we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Chippewas offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch.
There he goes. The 50. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Chippewas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. It starts up front. You win and lose games with physicality.
Turning on the Jets. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. On the run, it's Jenkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets away from one, finds room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Auburn offense. Turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Davidson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Jones to throw. Gets it out quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Jenkins. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Chippewas are rolling down the field. The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Slips through the line. Touchdown, Tigers! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Chippewas, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback keeper. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Jenkins. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And now on 2nd down for this offense. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a second down. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Davidson. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's second and long. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Knight. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tiger. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put them...
Oh, he's got some space. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it first and 10 from the 42. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Running free. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here comes the offense on second down. On the ground, it's Jenkins. Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Goes to the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They go to the ground. Got room at the 35. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The inside handoff. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
42, Central Michigan.
He'll bring it out. It's Kessler. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Jones wants to throw it, using the quick game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Chippewas will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Going to the run to start this second half. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Get it out on the screen. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw, it's Knight. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bond. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. It's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Now the toss. Turning it on. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Jenkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll leave it with him. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Picks up the first down. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jones to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Jenkins. Plows through the defense. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Chippewas line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He leaves it with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Knight. He uncorks one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, it's cheap. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Kessler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Auburn offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Cheek. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty time, just the noon count.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Chippewas can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field where he was able to go recover.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Smart move to keep it on the ground. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback making adjustments. If there's time to pad the stats. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning,